In this video, I'm going to show you how you can decorate your candles with rubber stamps. Now you need a couple of things to do this. First, you need some tissue paper. It doesn't matter what condition it's in because it's going to be stuck to the candle. You'll need your stamps and some scissors, a little bit of glue stick, and your handy heat gun. Of course, you also have to have a candle, which I'll show you in just a second. Now the first thing you're going to do is take your images and stamp them onto the tissue paper. Now I chose this simple snowflake because first of all I think it is so cute and simple, and it's a good one that you can repeat throughout the candle. Now what you're going to do next is cut as close to the image as you can. Now I've already done this so you don't have to watch me cut. And there's my image. And you'll notice it's not exact, but it doesn't have to be. The next thing you're going to do is take your glue stick, take just a tiny bit, and I usually just put a tiny bit in the center of my tissue, and you are going to glue it onto your candle. Okay, now you'll notice that I've actually done that in a few places. And what you want to do, if there's anything that's coming up a lot, you want to just make sure you put a little bit of glue on it because we want it to stick down as much as possible. We are going to be melting this to the candle, so it doesn't have to be exact, but it will help keep everything in place. Once you have all of those pieces onto the candle, move everything out of the way, you're going to take a piece of waxed paper. Now this waxed paper will help keep the candle smooth as we melt it because, as you know, the heat gun is going to cause a lot of drips and things like that. So you want to make sure that you are as tight as possible with your waxed paper. So I'm going to take it and kind of roll it up, and what I'm going to end up doing is just a piece at a time. Now to do this, I'm going to take my heat gun, turn it on, and start melting. You will be able to see the difference. Hopefully you can see it here. You'll be able to see the difference in a little bit. And the trick is keep it moving. Now I'll just show you that one because of course you don't want to watch me go the whole time, but if you notice you could see a difference. It's now smooth and melted right into the candle. The tissue paper actually takes on the color of the candle, so it doesn't matter what color it is, but you can see the difference as I hold it all different ways. One thing that I do need to mention is that as you are doing the different images on your candle, you do need to stop, take the wax paper off, and re-wrap it so that you have the smoothest part around where you happen to be working. Now as you're doing this, you'll be able to actually see the tissue paper melting into the candle. I don't know if you can see that through the video or not, or maybe a little bit. But you can see the tissue paper melting into it. And there you go. Okay, once all of the images are now attached to my candle, you can leave it just like this if you wanted to, make a whole bunch of them, and then you have matching candles on the fireplace mantle or something like that. I'm going to actually decorate it a little bit so I can give it as a gift. So the first thing I'm going to do is take some organdy ribbon. Now this organdy ribbon has been since discontinued or retired, but I happen to have some left, and it's perfect for this. So I'm going to tie a little bow. Of course, if you're like me, you like to play with the bows until they look perfect, or somewhat perfect. Okay, so there's my bow. And then I have a little tag that I made. This is just a 2x2 tag, and I took the same snowflake stamp. In fact, I love the snowflake stamp with the snowflake punch. It's perfect. It's just, I don't know why I waited so long to get this, but I love it. So now I'm going to line up the image inside. I don't know if you can see that very well. And then just punch it out. There we go. And it comes out perfectly. Well, I've already done that and added a little bit of glitter to it, because of course snowflakes need glitter. Okay, every project needs glitter. And then I'm going to tie it around my ribbon so it's hanging nicely. So I will just tie a quick little knot and trim everything off. Make sure that my organdy ribbon is trimmed nicely. And that one actually is okay. And there's my finished gift. So this can be used as a gift for someone else, or it can be used as something that you'll put on your own table or fireplace mantle, and there you go. I hope this helps. Remember the trick? Wax paper, holding it very tightly and moving that heat gun. Happy stamping!